What's going on YouTube? Earth Power here with
CVH. What's up, guys?
Gordon Hunt in the cut.
What's up, what's up?
Gorby, y'all know him. Y'all know him.
Mid-TWIK, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we love you.
The old mid-tick brew.
Yep, so he'll be commenting from afar. We've got another This Week in Kaijudo for you. I know we haven't done one of these in about we haven't done one of those in a couple weeks. So,
yeah, you know, the set came out, 5 minutes came out a week ago, so we decided not really much to talk about as far as competitive coverage. But the set's out.
Yes, and in the week that it's been out, we've been doing some pretty extensive testing, and we even attended 2 KMCs.
That's true.
So, I guess to give you the results of those, I got my invite and my plane trip, taking second place to this guy.
I already had my invite and my plane ticket, but I wanted to win again. So.
Yep, and he won in Raleigh, and because he won in Raleigh, the invite passed down to third place, and it was none other than Spencer Swan.
Team Peach's own.
Yes.
Running light water dark control. What were we running?
We were running this awesome, like, dragon tempo thing. It was fire light water.
Shout out to Matt Segura.
Yeah, fire light water. Segura brewed the deck, and we just piloted it all the way. I didn't lose a game all day, except to this guy in the finals.
He means a match, but yeah.
Yeah, I didn't lose a match, so.
Alright, so that happened, and before we get into our KMC the next day, which is Roanoke, Virginia, we can talk about...
4 that occurred on that day.
Kentucky? Somewhere in Kentucky.
Yes, Kentucky.
Richmond, Kentucky.
That's confusing.
Kentucky. There you go.
Alright, so some Canadians traveled all the way down.
Yes,
and
they drove like 10 hours. It was nuts.
They creamed everyone. That's on the internet now. Daniel Lee took first with a Light Dark Nature Skyforce champion deck, kind of big. We saw it in Roanoke the next day.
And Richard Gann
took second.
Second with Monolight, I believe.
Monolight Rush, proving that it's still a deck.
Yep, grabbing 2 of their invites.
Up in New York, we knew some people.
Yeah,
KMC,
shout outs to Matt Robinson and Iron Vine Dragons, which we'll mention a little later. Spoiler alert.
Oh boy.
Matt Robinson won Poughkeepsie.
He did.
And took the whole thing.
With Lightwater Alex Blues Everlords.
Yep. Meeting him in the finals was Tyler Hine, your second place finisher to this guy again, back from PA a couple weeks ago.
Running a different deck though, Light Dark Fire aggro with Flamespine Ravager.
That card's doing a lot of work over the past couple weeks. Pre 5 Mystics and even post 5 Mystics. Like the deck's just super powerful for some reason. A lot of people are gravitating towards it ever since Eric dropped it on the world. And
it just translates into board wipes around turn 5. I mean, with the tempo heavy meta, and being able to just kill one thing when you swing in with the fast attack for being an Evo, and then proccing the effect to kill another thing, it's just like.
Yeah,
let's just kill all the things.
It's some nutty stuff, and Ricky
trades
Gross
with Hive Queen. Fun fact.
Yeah.
Being 8,000 power.
Ricky Gross ran the deck the next day, and I creamed him even though I drew bad. So those are my thoughts.
Exactly. So, but their invite, since Tyler Hine already had his invite, it passed down to a Mr. Rob Walensky. You know him, you love him, DFT. So, shout outs to that guy.
Mm-hmm. There was one in
Missouri. And
Texas.
Missouri. Yes, Texas's own Gordon Kane won it. He's been an avid traveler to all the KMCs, and he finally won a KMC. Shout outs to that guy, man.
And shout out to Light Fire Nature Haven, his deck of choice for the event. Kind of small, like 41 cards, I think, maybe even 40.
Splash Terror Pit.
Mm-hmm. And then the second place finisher, Dr.
Robert Esperoff.
Yes.
A championship season 1 competitor.
Oh, indeed.
And the last KMC was in Canada. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Good Times Games.
Oh, Good Times Games. Yeah. They had like 79 people.
They did, and a couple people over from the United States traveled up there, and
yeah, we got Donnelly Wilson, Rob Thomas, and Tom Rogers. Even all went up there, and you can see the pics and all that. Check out Good Times Games.
I think they streamed it too. You can maybe see that.
Yeah.
Archive.
Yes. Definitely go check all that stuff out.
And who else would win it but 2 brothers? Bobby and Billy Brake. Just kidding. It was Kevin and Tyler Winther.
Yes.
Yep. And Kevin Winther won the event with, I believe, a Light Water Dark control deck, kind of bigger than the one Spencer used in Raleigh, but still not a pile. Light Water Dark. Right. And second place, I believe, was another one of those Light Fire Nature Haven decks. Don't quote me on that.
Right. I don't know.
Something like that.
Yeah. 2 super solid decks and 2 super solid players. Hopefully, we'll see you guys in the championship.
Yeah.
So, all of those events followed up on...
Your PC has been unprotected for an uncomfortable amount of days.
That was a long time. I need PC protection, but who really wants it?
Microsoft Security Essentials, Carl. It's completely free.
Alright, so... Our final KMC happened on Sunday. We had a back-to-back weekend.
Roanoke, Virginia.
Yeah, myself, CVH, Spencer Swan, and a Mr. Gorby Gordon Hunt over here all traveled down to Raleigh, North Carolina.
Roanoke, Virginia.
Traveled right up. Well, no, that's what I'm saying. We traveled to Raleigh.
I didn't know you were going I got it. I know I was there.
And and then we traveled up to Roanoke on the following day to compete in our second KMC of the weekend at Star City Games. And hell held an awesome event. Star City did an amazing job. They did a good job last year, but they blew it out this year. Shout outs to
They had a
Steven,
good judge,
their head
guys.
judge. Yeah, he was super chill, and you can see him on the video blog. So definitely go check that out.
Word of the wise, all those stores out there, get a good judge.
Yes, yes.
Someone
And
who
have
knows
amazing
Kaijudo.
prize support. There was so
Excellent.
much stuff.
And have amazing
Yeah.
prize support.
They just did an excellent job. They blew it out, and we had a really, really fun time at Star City. And after myself and Spencer getting our invites in Raleigh, Spencer winds up going through the whole thing, brewing up a deck the night previous, a 4-civ control, everything but darkness, I believe.
That's true.
And took the whole thing.
Yeah.
Won his flight.
Second place again was Richard Yan.
Yes.
The person who won
Yes,
the
we,
got second
This
in the
was
KMC next
really interesting, actually, the way the invite structure happened for this event.
Yeah, because
we
the
had
top
a
four for
lot
this
of-
event
yeah.
was Spencer, myself, Richard Yan, and Josh Hackler. Myself, Spencer, and Josh had top 4 the previous day, and Richard Yan had also top 4 in a different event. So me, Richard, and Spencer all had our invites, so they passed down to Josh at 4th place, and
Yes.
Matt Segura, who got top 8 at first seed and came in at 5th place overall.
Yep, so Matt got his invite, and shout outs to Josh Hackler, Ricky Gross's teammate.
Back-to-back
Su-
top 4s.
Yeah, super awesome guy. Yourself, Spencer, and Hack, like you said, taking back-to-back top 4s from Raleigh and Roanoke. And we also made history. We are the first duo to make top 2 twice.
And I was so close. I beat Spencer in a fun game. I could have made top 2 3 times in a row.
Yep, 3 back-to-back. So.
Unfortunate.
But awesome weekend overall. Had a lot of fun. Love making history, you know. And yeah, just a really fun time. 5 Mystics is looking like it's going to be super relevant.
Better
in
than
the
I
coming
thought it would
weeks.
be.
Yeah, like things
But
are
still not
shifting
too
up
good.
a lot. I mean, we got cards like Broodmother. We got cards like Broodmother, Psychic Predator, Risaka, Luminous Shieldwing even, just coming in and putting in all sorts of random work. Just in decks that nobody really thought they would see them in. So hopefully we'll see
think,
some more surprises.
Though
in
it
the
didn't
coming
change a lot,
weeks.
I am liking the way the meta is evolving. You're showing that aggro, tempo, and control decks can all compete in various forms.
Yeah, and that we don't need 66 cards to win a KMC.
But you can still use them.
But you can still win a KMC with it. Shoutouts to
No one did that.
that guy. Oh well, he
Not
top
66, but
someone top 8'd with a large deck. But you don't necessarily need to run that many cards, so it's nice to know.
it's good to see efficiency finally getting a foothold in this game.
Shout out to KaijudoChannel.com. They got all the deck lists. Shout
Yes.
out to your channel. You have some deck profiles. Shout out to my channel. I got some deck profiles.
Shout out to my channel.
Shout out to Gorby in the cut.
I have 10 subscribers for one video from
You
like
do?
a year ago.
So many. Shout out to UltraRealityGames.com. I have a tournament report coming up there. Double report of Raleigh and Roanoke. Check that out. Coming up on Friday.
Shoutouts to Ultra Pro.
Shouts out to the dice that are in there.
Yeah.
Team Ducklet Dynasty, shouts out to John McClay.
Yes. And
What happened to you, John? Playing
shoutouts to all the players who competed this weekend, and all the good friends that we got to see, and all the good friends who got their invites. So can't wait to see you guys at the Seattle Championship. We'll be there.
Oh, indeed.
Oh, yes.
Alright guys, I think that's going to be it for us.
Are we hitting any more KMCs this season? Are we thinking about any? What are we doing?
Potentially.
Okay.
There's some on the horizon. I know we've got Mr. Nice Guy Games in a week and a half. I don't believe we're going to make that one now.
We love Mr. Nice Guy Games, so you
Yes.
should definitely go there if you're close. Or not even close, just travel there.
They
It's
held
awesome.
an excellent event, season 1, and I'm
First-
sure, and they're going to blow it out this
First
season,
place at
actually.
their event is getting a box of every booster released.
Yes, excellent prize support.
That's a lot of stuff.
It's a
There's
lot.
so many. It's
yeah.
like an uncomfortable line of booster packs.
Yeah. And we were also thinking
Does that
about
include
hitting Hartsville, South Carolina. We hit that one last season. Or no, we hit that one season 1.
I can't go to Hartsville this season.
Yes. Tears. So that one's a potential based on this guy's schedule.
Indeed.
And depending on that weekend...
ABNB, Federal Credit Union.
Yeah, that's the place where he works. But depending on that weekend,
What I'm hoping
if he gets
for-
that weekend off, we'll go to Hartsville. If he does not get that weekend off, there's potential that we could be hitting Medina, Ohio for the ARG one, or Rhode Island on that weekend, depending on either or. So,
I'm very much hoping for that to happen because I write for ARG.
Indeed. Always good to see Jim McMahon. He runs a great event. Brad is an excellent judge. I know
That's
he
just a
had
good
judged
shout.
our event last time, so looking forward to it. Hopefully I can make it. Hopefully we can make it.
yeah, hopefully
And
we can.
get this last flight in the bag so we can just
Yeah.
blow it out in Seattle, man.
Yes, indeed. So I think that'll be it from us here. Leave a like if you enjoyed. If you enjoyed. Yeah.
If you enjoyed the video.
Yo.
Leave a like if you enjoyed. Check out the social links below, the Facebook, the Twitter, all that fun stuff. And hopefully, guys, we'll see you next week for another This Week in Kaijudo.
Peach.
Peach. Defend Nutella.